And the police around you, wherever you are, because 8,200 of them are out there protecting us for Christmas. And certainly, you will leave home, you have to attend social functions, and you need that kind of protection. They are around us. 8,200 of them will be around wherever we are in Accra here. The idea is to make sure that we have a peaceful Christmas. My guest in the studio speaks for the Accra Regional Police Command, DSP Efia Tinge is here. Good morning.
Hello.
Hope you're doing good.
Very well.
And Merry Christmas in advance.
Many happy returns.
Let's start from here. So, 1,200 of them around, what would they be doing?
Yes, thank you very much, and good morning to your viewers. Yes, Christmas, as usual, is here again. And when Christmas is approaching, we know the kind of activities and socio-economic ones, and a whole lot of euphoria surrounding the occasion. And we cannot take security out of a Christmas festivity, because as there are booming activities, people going up and down, people trying to meet their peaks, and all sort of activities associated with the season, we also know that some miscreants also would also want to prey on unsuspecting victims. And it is a must that security must be heightened during this season. So 1,200 police officers for the regional command alone. Yes, we need security within our communities. We need them at the functions. We need them around our mall shopping centers. We need them on the streets to manage traffic.
Right.
The traffic has even already started building up. And we need to be there to manage the traffic that is usually associated with the festivity. We also need to be on the highways. We need the police to be at every corner where we believe some social elements or criminal elements
can be around
to prey on people.
And so that's for the Accra Regional Command alone. How will the deployment be done in terms of the numbers? We know 1,200, but where exactly would they be? Yes,
you know, day in and day out or on daily basis, police, we are out in our numbers. You can see us mostly during the daytime doing our patrols and in the evening. But because of the activities that are usually associated with the season, we need to increase or intensify police presence wherever we believe that there's the need for security.
So if there are, let's say, if there used to be 2, it could go to 4.
Yes, and it's even at this time that there's an embargo on our leave. So at these times, we don't even have some of us going on leave. Even those who are already on leave are recalled because of the activities. And we see that the numbers that would usually or routinely do patrols will be increased. And we make sure that we try and intensify all sort of our security mechanisms and strategies to manage the situation. Ordinarily, people may not do the things they do, but when it's coming to Christmas, sometimes we are unreasonably busy for some reasons, just because we want to feel the season. We also want to be part of the euphoria. We want to be part of the Yuletide. We are talking about security in our homes, where you may be a target, moving from your house to a location of interest. That portion, that stretch, that is how I define it. Your house, the way either in or out of your house, and a location of interest. So the location of interest can be whether at a social gathering, it can be whether at a religious activity or convention or religious gathering. It can also be a social function or anywhere. At any of these areas,
The police is there.
You are supposed to be there in our numbers. So the visible is the word.
It is the word. Just to make sure that people don't run into trouble. And this visibility is more enhanced at night.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. We have our day and night patrols. If the day and night patrols at this time, as I said, we have a very good strategies in place to manage the season. So if the day strategies is one that we feel can be complemented, the numbers must be increased at night. Especially, we all know that darkness is the moment there is darkness, the criminal elements also will also want to take advantage of the fact that there is darkness to also perpetrate their crimes. So in the night as well, the patrols will also be increased in areas where the police believe that people can take advantage of maybe the dark of the place, the darkness crimes. Of the place, and maybe sometimes, you know, we have some places that are not so developed, where we have how do we call it, weeds and, you know,
hideouts, uncompleted structures
where people hide. Even before the launching, there were a number of places where swoops were conducted, and it wasn't just an event. We do them every time. If we don't frustrate them, they will begin to frustrate us. So at every point in time, we need to be on them. We need to let them know that, yes, there is no place for them to hide and commit their crimes.
What is our responsibility as citizens in working with the police to ensure that we have a Christmas that is free of crime?
Yes, as usual, I cannot say that we can have a Christmas activity or a Christmas season that will be devoid of crime entirely. Definitely, there may be some crime, one or two, but what we look for is how we should be able to reduce it. So as citizens, what can you also do? Yes, security, we always say our crime fighting is a shared responsibility. You have your part to play as a citizen, and the police would also play their part. We say holistically, what we need from the citizen is their consciousness of an alertness of their environment, of they themselves, your house. What kind of security arrangements are you putting in place? If you are going out in the night, what do you do? Do you just leave and go? What signs are you watching? What is there to note? Within your own enclave or environment, what kind of security precautions do you have for you and the people around you? Apart from that, as you are going within that community, is everybody at the same level of security consciousness? Are people aware of what security dangers are within the community? We shouldn't just sit down and think that, oh, it is for the police alone. The police
is protecting.
The police is protecting. That is what the state will give generally. But you yourself,
you have to be conscious about it.
You need to be security alert, so that in case you suspect anything, you quickly reach the police. So that
exactly. I was going to go into our final issue on that. So then, if I need to inform the police, the numbers that we already know are still on.
Yes, the numbers are still on.
The 192 and the rest.
Yes, and even in our community engagement,
for the public.
There are things that we do. These are basic things. Leaving your lights when you are traveling. Your social media post. Nowadays we live, but we spread a whole lot of information about us even on social media, so we are even monitored. So the police is saying that you need to be aware of some of the things you post on social media when you are traveling. What do you need to do, and all that, and who is at your door? These are basic security tips that we even use as part of our community engagement to educate members of the public as the Christmas approach.
Okay, if I'm grateful, DSP Fiatingi speaks for the Accra Regional Police Command. 18555, MTN and Vodafone, 191, all networks. Get in touch with the police. If you see anything around you, let us all ensure that we have a Christmas that is devoid of certain tragedies that the miscreants are out there to do. Once again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.